Hey guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm bringing you a fun video. This is something I haven't done before. I'm going to be testing out a viral TikTok beauty hack. So if any of you guys have been on TikTok, I'm sure you've seen loads of makeup hacks around. So some of them look kind of crazy and I'm not sure if they're just for entertainment value. But yeah, this is a very popular one I've seen a lot of. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm going to test out today, then keep on watching. So today I'm going to be testing out a foundation hack. So this was originally started by Meredith Duxbury. So she does her foundation in a very unusual way. I'll post a little video here of how she does it and I'll explain it as we go. But basically she applies loads of foundation. She applies it with her hands and then she puts more on top of that. Then she sets the whole lot with powder before doing the rest of her base routine. But at the end, her base looks flawless every time. And I've seen so many people trying this out. I just really wanted to give it a go myself because that is like the complete opposite of how I usually do my base. I'm like really minimal. I use a brush and I try and like blend it out as much as possible. So I'm really interested to see how this looks on my skin. And also I wanted to see how this would turn out on someone who doesn't have perfect skin. So I have quite a lot of texture. I've got some like acne scarring. I've got like lumps and bumps and quite a bit of redness. My skin's quite irritated today. So yeah, we want to see if Meredith Duxbury's foundation technique works on my acne textured skin. Okay, so for starters, I'm going to get my hair out of my face because we do not want foundation in my hair. She always puts a headband on when she starts and then she seems to tie her hair up afterwards. I'm just going to go for it at the start and tie my hair up. This is what worries me about the foundation and the hands sort of technique. I'm just thinking it's going to go everywhere, which is also why I wore a dark t-shirt today, because I don't want to get foundation on like a white t-shirt or something. So we'll give this a go. Hope for the best. So I've already applied my skincare. I'll pop in the description what I've used, but we're going to start with primer. So she seems to use like a clear jelly primer. In fact, I think it might actually be the Illamasqua Hydra Veil. I don't have that. So the closest thing I think I've got is probably this e.l.f. Jelly Pop. It's the Dew primer. So it's quite a like thick jelly sort of primer. So we're going to give that a go. And we'll pop that on first. This primer smells amazing. If you want to see my review of the full e.l.f. Jelly Pop collection, that was my first ever YouTube video actually. Okay, so we pop that on. Next for the foundation. So for my first foundation today, I'm going to use the Airbrush Flawless foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, I'll list all the foundations and everything in the description, but basically she puts this on the back of her hand, so she uses quite a lot. Oh gosh, that's loads. And then she just takes like the end of a brush and she seems to just mix it around on her hand. That doesn't even look like it nearly as much as she uses. So I guess this is just to warm it up a little bit, make it apply a little bit easier. So, and then she literally just sort of spreads it down her face like that. And I don't think I've actually put on, she seems to put it through her eyebrows and everything. I don't think I put on nearly enough here. So we're going to put a little bit more in the back of my hand. Warm that on up. Also, a side note, but I feel like you're always going to get quite a bit of wastage on this technique because you just cannot get it all with a brush. So like that's a decent amount of foundation that's been wasted there. Hey ho. Okay. I'm gonna go with my hands now. Oh man. This doesn't feel good at all. This just, yeah, this getting in my eyebrows is not the one. This like feels dirty. Also, I know this foundation is not my proper shade. We're cool that we're just rolling. Oh, it's all getting in my hair, but if I don't get it in my hair, it's gonna look like, oh, this is awful. Oh man, trust the process. Trust the process. My goodness. I don't know if this is the best foundation to use. I use this because I thought it'd be the easiest to kind of spread around. Oh my goodness, I need to blend this down my neck a bit more. This is not cute. Okay. Oh man, now that is a tide line. Do you guys see that? Right, okay. So we've done the first layer just with our hands. So, look. Okay, I'm gonna go have to wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back after washing my hands, and now that's just all kind of dried in. I don't actually think it looks horrendous. I mean, the edges and stuff are awful, but yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Anyways, we're gonna go in with more foundation. So this time I'm gonna use this e.l.f. foundation, and basically she just seems to kind of just squirt this onto her face. Oh man. I think you need a more runny foundation, to be honest, but I don't have that, so we're just gonna... This is probably also not my shade. And I am going to use a little beauty sponge because that's what she does. Again, I hate applying foundation with a sponge, so, you know, this is... Yeah, this is a totally different shade as well. Oh my god, I'm getting foundation splatters everywhere. This is like, where is this ever gonna go? Oh man. I just think this is making my skin look really yellow. At least we can blend out the neck. I think I'm gonna need to shower this off afterwards. See, if you use this kind of foundation every day though, this, you must go through like loads. Expensive foundation routine, I'd say. We're doing the ears because they look ridiculous if not. I feel this is just taking hours to blend in. This is a great idea for my little acne skin, isn't it? Pending breakout in 3 to 5 days. Okay, we need to just go into the hairline a bit more, as much as I don't want to, like it looks terrible. But then you're always going to get foundation in your hair with this, aren't you? Oh, I don't mean to do that. Okay, and not those. Ew. I mean, I can't lie though, right? This is starting to look, well, it looks like a lot of foundation, but also my skin is starting to look really flawless, no? I mean, you can still see this baby, but she's kind of large. I'm just blending this to death because I feel it's a lot to blend in. Not gonna lie though, right? My skin actually does look quite flawless. And it's actually not doing too badly with my kind of dry patches and stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right up close so we can see how this looks like nice and close up, see those pores and everything. I don't know, what do you guys think? I actually don't think it altogether looks too bad. No, I'm not hating it actually. It's not horrendous. What I'm going to do next is just pop my concealer on. So she seemed to use quite a bit of concealer as well. So I'm going to use, going to try and follow that kind of pattern. kind of seem to go like all the way and do a lot of clicks to get all this product out. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of lighter concealer because it's not very light, that one. Okay. Pray for me. My eyelash imprints on my eye. It's my eyebrows that I feel sorry for. Also your lips. I feel like it's so drying on your lips, isn't it? Okay. Oh, there's still like foundation coming out of this sponge. Okay, that actually blended in okay. We're not mad about it. What I am going to do is just conceal any little areas that I think need concealing. Any little blemishes or things. So I'm just going to use my little normal finger technique because I'm not convinced that the Beauty Blender will help. I'm not looking forward to putting all the powder on though. I feel like that's really gonna just cake it on up. But you know, time will tell. My face feels heavy though. You know when you're like, you can feel, like when you move your face, you can just feel the makeup being like, if you know, you know. That one's a bit difficult. Okay, so I think my base is looking pretty flawless now. So next step is powder. Okay, so I'm going to pop my powder on. So she used a little fluffy brush to put her powder on, so I'm going to do the same. And she actually seemed to powder everywhere, all over her base, so I'm also doing that too. Again, I wouldn't normally put powder everywhere, and I am pretty oily. I just put it kind of in the areas that are oily. I tried to leave the outside sort of with maybe a little bit of powder, but mostly without powder, just so it doesn't look so matte. But we are going for a very matte look today, it would seem. I feel like, to be honest, with this routine, it definitely would be like locked in place. I don't think it's going anywhere all day. Oh, sadly, I don't think I'll be leaving this on long enough to see if it stays on. I already feel like I need to wash this off my face. My poor skin underneath is struggling. But okay, can we just take a minute, because that is actually literally looking flawless. Like, where are the flaws? This is mad. So I am just gonna go and do my bronzer and my blush and highlight and everything. Okay, and we'll see what the final looks. Okay guys, so I am back. I have done my brows, my eyes and my lips, and this is the full face done. So what do you guys think? I personally think that my skin looks pretty flawless. It looks super smooth. And yeah, you cannot see any imperfections. It looks really good from a distance. Close up, and I'll come close up in a second, this does look quite cakey. I can still see a little bit of pores, and as I did the rest of my makeup, it started to really sink into the lines on my forehead, and I really feel like they're showing up so obvious. I think it's just because it's a lot of product and it's kind of like moving into those little creases. So yeah, I'll come up closer so you guys can have a look and see what I'm talking about. So in my lines at my forehead, like that is sinking in pretty bad. I mean, obviously I didn't use the foundations that Meredith uses, so this is just my experience. But also kind of around here, quite cakey. And you can definitely still see a little bit of pores on my nose. But zoom it back out, from a distance, she looks pretty good. I think it looks nice. So for my final thoughts on this makeup hack, I actually think that it's good for camera. I think it looks good on film, and I think it looks good on a photo. I think in real life it's just completely impractical for many reasons. My hands, I feel like I've still got foundation on my hands even after washing them twice. You're going to use like so much foundation, and if you were to do this every day, you would just go through your foundation so quickly, and two of them. And also, unless you have like a perfect shade match, you're always going to get tight lines, so you have to come pretty far down. Like, I mean, look at this. That's how far down I've come, literally all the way to my t-shirt. So that's using even more foundation. I also just think this cannot be good for your skin to put this on all the time, like it's just a lot. And yeah, we're not looking forward to the removal process. But yeah, I think this was like fun for a video. What do you guys think? I'd love to know. What do you guys think of this compared to my normal base? Is this something you would try out? If any of you have tried this out or give it a go after this video, please let me know how you get on in the comments. I would love to know what this is like on different skin types, and what you guys think. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun for me to try out because I've seen so many people doing this, so I just had to give it a go. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when my next video goes up. Okay, bye guys!